Have you ever dined at an all-you-can-eat restaurant? Sizzler aside, did you ever dine at Sizzler? You would have dined at Sizzler, right?
Yeah. Does a hotel buffet count? Because they're all you can eat.
No,
Okay,
doesn't
so
count.
a restaurant specifically designed
Yeah,
for
to be all-you-can-eat.
So what we went the Swagman. Let's bring out the big guns. Swagman, Sizzler. In Australia, that's about it, right? Do we have any other?
There used to be the all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut. It used to be like Pizza Hut used to do all-you-can-eat.
Well, I think Sizzler only came to Australia in the mid-90s because, funnily enough, there was a Sizzler opened right next to Bertie's Pancake Steak and Seafood. That's what shut Bertie's down, was we couldn't compete with Sizzler. I don't even know if I ever ate at it, but yeah, to answer your question, yes, I've definitely eaten an all-you-eat restaurant, but I don't think I've done it since my teens. Because when you're a teenager, you can eat everything for hours. But yeah, I don't recall doing it apart from a hotel buffet. I mean, I literally was at a hotel buffet a week and a half ago. And my thing about hotel buffets is that I will overeat because I need to get my money's worth. Like I try and work out what it's cost me, and then I try and eat an equivalent amount plus like an extra 50% on top of that.
Okay, so so there is an all-you-can-eat restaurant down the road from where I live, where I am in Sydney, and I drive past it regularly. It is a type of cuisine that I just cannot imagine suiting the all-you-can-eat format. What is the type of cuisine it is?
Okay, so it's not like seafood.
Well, I imagine that it does have seafood. Like this style this style of food includes seafood.
Okay, all right. Now, is it sort of specific to like a region? Is it like like Mexican? Okay, right.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a what all you can eat Greek?
No.
Or you can seafood.
All you can eat Greek makes sense to me. Like, you know, a lot of like you'd have like spit meats and like then you've got like dips and like breads. That to me, if it was like all you can eat Greek, I'd be like, yeah, okay, that sounds pretty fun. I'll go to an all you can eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna a lot of plattery type stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have $400 worth of Saganaki, thank you, at your all you can eat Greek restaurant.
Just pile the halloumi up this high, as high as I can stand.
So no, not Greek. That makes sense. I'd be fine with a Greek one.
Northern Hemisphere or Southern Hemisphere?
Yep.
Okay.
No, Southern Hemisphere.
Oh, Southern Hemisphere. All you can eat. Caribbean. All you can eat Fijian. All you can eat.
No, something much more popular cuisine than that. Like not niche in the way that you're thinking. This is This is a very popular cuisine, but it's normally served in small portions rather than like in an all-you-can-eat format. That's the thing that is fascinating about it to me.
So it's not tapas.
No.
Small portions.
But tapas is kind of a good clue, not that region, but that style of serving of food. You would often get it in small plates.
Or you can eat appetizers.
Oh my God, that would be my favorite restaurant of all time. That's basically a finger food restaurant where basically
nothing but starters.
I mean, if there was like a dim sum style restaurant that was just like finger food, that would be like my favorite restaurant of all time.
Is it all you can eat arancini balls?
Oh man, again, that's a great idea. But no, think that to me feels like a good idea for a restaurant. This feels like a food that you don't think of as being, because when you think all you can eat, you think of foods that can sit for a long time, that can be served in mass quantities, that aren't like, I mean, that's kind of what I think when it's like all you can eat, big salad bars and things you can kind of like. Breakfast is good for all you can eat because you've got like cereals and just things that you can kind of leave out for a while that you can like.
So it's a limited window of kind of being fresh or edible, right?
I mean, in my world, yes, I believe that is the case. Yes. So like it's one of those foods that I always think that it would be best served fresh, or at least a lot of the aspects of the food would be best served fresh.
Or you can, I don't know, just tell me.
Japanese. It's all you can eat sushi.
No, that makes sense to me. Like you
Really?
see, like
All you can
Yeah,
eat
yeah, I mean,
sushi.
maybe not sashimi, but sushi.
Yeah.
Like sushi will sit in the Bay Maria or the window of a sushi like restaurant all day. Like that's why at the end of the
Oh.
day that they'll sell the sushi half price.
Yeah, well, I guess so, but I think maybe it's not even just the freshness thing that I'm worried about, but it's more the just it's all so often served in such small. Like, I mean, you go to a sushi train or a sushi restaurant, it's all quite expensive, small dishes, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's just something about how do you make the business model of an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant work? Like, what are they serving up at the all? Because, like, at the Sizzler, you're making your money on the salad bar, right? Like, you're hoping
Yeah.
people like fill up on the bread and the salad. What are they doing at the all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant to cut down the price so that people can like eat all day?
I reckon just they're putting in like if it's just sushi. So let's distinguish. So sushi is literally the rice and fish or chicken and rice rolls, right? That is what
Yeah.
sushi is. Sashimi is the fish cut up into small pieces, and then you sort of stretch off into the more. I love Japanese food, but I would say that it's just that they're going to bulk it up with rice. It's probably going to be smaller amounts of the protein element, smaller amounts of fish and chicken and tofu and whatever, and larger amounts of rice. And I would say, because sometimes you can get like a California roll or a sushi roll, and it's like, this is like 95% rice. And also, they're not hard to make. You can make them quickly. So you would just cater to the audience you have at the time. That's why, like Sushi Train, they'll have like chefs in there all day, just like making stuff to order, but also filling up the sushi train. I don't think it's that unusual.
Really? Okay. Well, I've looked it up. I'm going to see if there's any description about how it works. So,
The specific restaurant.
yeah, this specific restaurant. Apparently, it's a chain. So, what do you think it costs then? What do you think you can eat for? Like, what is your price? That like if you're going to an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant,
Well,
what are you
sushi-
expecting to pay for your overall price?
Well, okay. So sushi is relatively inexpensive compared to other Japanese, especially like compared to other stuff on the menu. So sashimi tends to be the high-priced item. I would say you can get a California roll for about $4, $5. And so I reckon the average man could probably eat like 6 of those. I reckon that would calculate about, I reckon $30 all you can eat.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. So nearly $40 a person, $39.80 as of the 2nd of November. The
Okay.
price is going up slightly. So $40. Now, here's the terms and conditions. Minimum of 2 people. So you can't go by yourself. You have to go with
No
somebody
Vaclav
else.
Bartors allowed to climb that mountain solo.
Okay, you can get in at 5.
Yeah.
You have to be out by 7:30.
I love the idea that they had to make that a rule because some dude was just still munching away. It's like, this dude's been here since midday. It's now 9:30. Staff are into 2 hours overtime to get rid of this guy. His name's Vaclav. It sounds made up.
Okay. Oh, the menu's here. Okay. Well, I can tell you what
great.
you can. All right. So, oh man, they've got like, it's not just sushi rolls. So, like, it is like miso soup,
Japanese
shumai, edamame, sushi and sashimi platters, sushi
Oh,
rolls,
what?
nigiri, agadashi tofu, like prawn gyoza, vegetable spring rolls, chicken karage, like eggplant
That's like
salad,
a
like.
bargain. $40.
Right?
That's
just your-
real good value.
But that's your starters. Then it's got like mains, or you can eat mains, teriyaki steak, miso steak, like
Salmon?
teriyaki chicken. No, like a lot of beef, prawn, chicken. You're not getting your salmon, right? So there is fresh fish in the entrees, though. So you can have that there, and then there's
That's-
dessert.
Amazing value. That's amazing value. I mean, now
Yeah.
you've got me wondering how they can afford to do it.
Yeah,
Like when it was just sushi, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like price is relatively inexpensive, but
Yeah.
this makes me think there's something going on.
I got to be
They're-
honest with you. I am now. I'm going to go down and investigate, but I will have to find something to go with.
To see the full video, join our Patreon.
Patreon.com/Tofop.